It's now Monday morning and I've got work tonight. We ended up going out to um, my granddad's yesterday. It was his 85th birthday. And the weather wasn't that great anyway, so I figured I might as well just spend some time with the family. Because today was supposed to be nice. But it has been raining all morning here. So that's kind of thrown a spanner in the works of what I wanted to get done today before I head off to work. Oh my god. My earmuffs. They've been right there the whole time. So instead today, I'm going to fabricate a couple more garden beds, I guess, and then see where we go from there. See how long that takes. I did want to sort of do what I was going to do yesterday, was put them out and see how much space I've got on the back lawn for how many garden beds I can actually build. So see how we go. So from about lunchtime onwards, especially where my granddad was at, the weather turned out being really quite nice. And then coming back in the afternoon, it was quite nice here too. But at the end of the day, family comes first. The biggest thing I learned from when my dad passed away in a motorbike accident is cliche saying, it's tomorrow's never promised, and it's not. I saw my dad that morning saying see you later, because he used to work in Australia for 9 months at a time, then come back to see us. Last thing he said to my sister-in-law was, I'll see you for dinner, I'm just going for one last ride, because his flight was the next morning, and that was quite literally his last ride. As biggest lesson I've ever learned in life is nothing's ever promised to you. Always tell your loved ones that you love them, no matter how angry you are at them, because it will one day be the last time you say I love you, or give them a kiss goodbye, or anything like that. So, given that my granddad's turning 85, family takes precedence over getting anything done around the property. So a little bit gutted, because I could have made the most of a afternoon and stuff like that, but family comes first. Now we just make do with what we got at the moment with the weather we've got today before I head off to work this afternoon. So now to turn all this into another one of those. I'm going to stick with just these two beds at the moment for the time being until I get them outside and I can see how much space they're actually going to take up. I originally wanted to make 4. The more I think about it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 4. But we'll see. Just need to get them out there. The sun's out for the moment, so I might quickly try and get them outside, have a look. So I came out to get my sunny so I can start dragging these garden beds out to the back and start moving them around and seeing how everything will work. And then I spotted that coming this way. So that kind of threw a spanner in the works. They'll be here in the next few minutes, pissing down with rain. So, and it's already 20 past 1. Hey, it's time to call it a day and start getting ready for work. Chill out for a bit with the kids because it's school holidays at the moment. What are you doing? Why'd you get in there? You got yourself trapped in there. Got your knees. But we've got a break in the rain, so I'm going to quickly go pick some oranges and some mandarins. Where's my handy dandy pickers? I've said in the last couple of videos, I haven't been feeling too shit hot. Constant scratchy throat, locked up at night. So I think it's time to have some vitamin C. I collect all these and then make a juice out of it. Would you guys like some? Hey? So with your citruses, oranges, grapefruits, mandarins, just citruses in general, they love being hard pruned. Oh, what did I just step in? They love being hard pruned during the dormant period, which is generally about spring around here, during the shoulder period. And the harder you prune it, the more it's going to fruit the next season. So like this time last year, or just after this time last year, I gave this thing such a high prune to the point where it looked like I butchered the whole tree. Carla was quite disappointed in me, to be honest. But then this time around, the fruit that's come off this thing is insane. To the point where I probably should have trimmed off a lot of its blossoms because it's weighed down the branches something wicked. And it's something you do need to do with a lot of your fruit trees and stuff like that, is prune off your blossoms, because the tree's trying to put so much effort into so many fruit that it actually hinders the tree quite a bit. But during the initial stages of it fruiting, last year, around summer, the whole tree looked like it was going to die. It's putting so much effort into the fruit alongside us having a bit of a drought. I honestly thought the tree was going to die on us. Hey, would you like a piece? Oh, nicely. Good boy. You nicely? Yep. Ow! Ooh. Ow. Going for a run after pancakes is a terrible idea. Or the worst stitch. Time to sit in traffic for another hour and a half, 3 hours. Hopefully it's not too that long. That didn't sound right. Not too long. This is what I have to do every day before work. Not only do I have to drive the better part of 100 kilometers or 60 miles, but if this traffic wasn't here, it'd only take me 10 minutes to get to work from this point. Instead, it can take up to an hour, hour and a half from here for a 10-minute drive. What would be a 10-minute drive? Oh, and it is soul-sucking a lot of the time. Drives you crazy, especially the idiots on the road. They cut you off, they cut other people off, and all this sort of stuff, just so they can get like 2 car lengths ahead of you. So many crashes, and then when someone does crash, everyone's got to stop and have a look, which slows down the traffic even more. It drives me crazy. That's my little rant for now. I'll get off my soapbox, and I'll leave it in this one here, I think.